So hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we will learn about operators. In the previous video, we have discussed about how to take input in C. And after taking input, we have also practiced few problems in our C programming languages where we applied the senses of our input and also our output. In this video, we are going to discuss about operators. So what are operators? Operator is a symbol that tells the compiler to perform specific mathematical or logical function. Now, what is meant by mathematical and logical function? Now, if I tell you to add two numbers or tell the compiler to add two numbers, say A and B. Okay. Now, if we want to add these two numbers, what is the sign we use? The sign we use is plus, right? So this plus is a kind of operator. Okay. It is a type of arithmetic operator. What is this plus operator allowing us to do? It is allowing us to perform mathematical function. Okay. Now what is logical function? We will discuss after some time. It will be more clear that time. I am not explaining it for the time. Okay. Now let's see what are the types of operator we have in C. See, the first thing is the arithmetic operator. The second is the logical operator. Third comes relational operator. Last is the special type of operator, that is ternary operator. Let's discuss now one by one about the different types of operators in C. The first thing is the arithmetic operator in C. Okay. Now arithmetic operator we are already familiar with. In the previous video we have performed various operations with this. That is a plus, minus, product and division. That is to add two numbers, say A and B, where A equal to 10, B equal to 20. To add them we use A plus B. To subtract them we use A minus B and the answer comes minus 10. To multiply them we use A product B, and to divide by the denominator we use B by A, which gives the answer 2. To find modulus it gives 0, that is B mod A. Okay, but here I will mention a special kind of operator, that is plus plus, that is the plus plus, and the another one is a minus minus. So what does this plus plus and minus minus do? Let's read over here. The increment operator, this is called the increment operator, which increases the integer part by one value, and the decrement operator, that is the minus minus, decreases the integer value or the part by 1. See here, let's see the application of this. Suppose we have a program where A equal to 10, B equal to 20, and we will print the value of A and B at the last. So what will we do? Suppose we have A plus plus done over here. So what does that mean? So A plus plus means A equal to A plus 1. Okay, simple as that. So what will this do? A equal to 10 plus 1 equal to 11. So 11's value will be stored in A, and after that it is printed. Okay, similarly if we have the decrement operator, we want to decrement A by 1. So what will we write? A minus minus. So what will that do? Now if I want to print minus, what is the value of this? So it will be A equal to A minus 1. What is the value of A? A's value is 10. So A equal to 10 minus 1 will equal to 9. So 9's value will be stored in A. See here it is displayed. So I hope I am able to make myself clear. That is, to increment operator and the decrement operator increases the integer value by 1 or decreases the integer value by 1. Okay. Now let's move to the next part, that is the relational operator. What does the relational operator do? Relational operator helps us to bring relation between two operands. Okay, what does that mean? It helps us to develop relation between two operands. See, this is an operand, right? This A is an operand and B is an operand, right? Now to check if both the values of A and B are equal, we use this operator, that is equal to equal to. That is a relation between two, right? If two are equal, to check whether this A and value, A is B value is equal to B's value, we use equal to operator. Okay, so let's read. Checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. If yes, it's true, then condition returns true. Okay, next comes the not equal to operator. This sign, that is this one, means not. Okay, checks if the value of two operands are equal or not. If the value are not equal, then the condition returns true. That is the opposite of equal to operator. Opposite. Okay, so we compared these two numbers by using writing like this. Next is the greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than equal to. We are already familiar with this. If A is greater than B, it is not true, then it will return false. If A is less than B, it is true, then it will return true. Okay, so let's see the next type of operator which we have is the logical operator. So logical operator basically helps us to bring logic in our program. Okay, suppose we need to check, suppose we have three numbers, say A, B, C. Okay, and we need to check if A, this one, is greatest of B and C. So what do? We will now compare this relational operator, that is the greater than sign, and logical operator together. Let's see how we do this. We will show what we will do. We will write if, this is the condition checking which is used to check, if A greater than B. Okay, now this one will close, and we have to also check if A is also greater than C. So what will that mean? That means A is greatest. So how do we compare these things? A is greater than B and A is greater than C. So here we will write printf A greatest, right? So how will we compare these two terms? We will compare it with the ampersand. That is the logical AND. Okay, see here it is written over here called logical AND operator. If both the operands are non-zero, then the condition becomes true. Okay, so we compare this like this, A and B, ampersand. Now let's come to the next one, that is the OR operator or the logical OR operator. So it is called the logical OR operator. If any of the two operands is non-zero, then the condition returns true. Now what does this mean? Suppose we have to check if A is equal to 1 or B is equal to 1, any one. We have to check if A is equal to 1 or B is equal to 1. So how will we do it? We will do like this. If A equal to 1, then also we are accepting it as output. Then it is also correct output. Okay. Printf 1. And we have to also check if B is equal to 1. That is, if A's value is 1, then print 1. If B's value is 1, then also print 1. So how will we do this? We have A equal to 1 if this is true, or if B is true, B equal to 1 is true, then print 1. So how will we compare? We will compare using OR operator. Okay, this is the OR. So what will happen if the compiler execute? If A is equal to 1, false. Okay, let's check another one. Or B equal to 1. Yes, this is true. Compiler enters it and print 1. Now suppose B is false. This B part is false. So what will happen? If only A equal to 1, that is only if one condition is satisfied, then print F1. Okay, that means it is used to compare two operands. Okay, using OR operator. Last one is the NOT operator. This is called the logical NOT operator. So what will this do? This is used to reverse the logical state of its operand. If a condition is true, then it will return not true, and if a condition is false, then it will return true. That is the opposite of the AND operator. Okay, so we will write this like this: not A and B is true. Right? Now it's enough with the operator part. Now let's see the last part, that is a assignment operator. See, assignment operator we already know. It is the equal to operator. What does this mean? Simple assignment operator. Suppose we are assigning a variable A with value 5. Okay, we write int A equal to 5. So what we are doing? We are allocating the value of 5 to this variable A. So from which direction the assignment is operating? That is from right to left. So here it is written assigns value from right side of the operand to the left side of the operand. Okay, now in this case the value was given. So suppose the question was like this: in B equal to C. Now what will this mean? Does this mean B's value is going to C or C's value is coming to 1? The correct answer is the last one, that is C's value is coming to B, that is from right to left. B will get C's value. So here it is written the format C equal to A plus B. We will assign the value of A plus B to C. Similarly, we have plus equal to, that means C equal to C plus A, minus equal to, so it means that C equal to C minus A. when we write product equal to, it means like this, it will mean C equal to C multiplied by A, and similarly for the same we have division, and this is a modulus. Okay, so what does this mean? Instead of writing this C extra over here, in every case writing this will be enough, that is C star equal to A, or C minus equal to A, or C plus equal to A will mean the same as C plus A, C minus, C equal to C minus A, or C equal to C product of A. Okay, so this was about the assignment operator. The main operation assignment operator is this equal to, that is to assign value. Okay, now let's see the next thing we have is that last thing, that is a ternary operator. So ternary operator is a special kind of operator which operates with 3 operands. That is the only operator which operates with 3 operands. The other operators which we learned works with 2 operands. Now ternary operator is the only kind of operator which works with 3 operands. So what are the operands? Let's see. Here I have a statement in C equal to x greater than v, then a question mark over here, then 6 and is to 7. So what does this mean? So it is a conditional bringing statement. It'll help us to bring out condition in our statement. So what is being done over here? When the compiler will read this, okay, let's define x and v. X and v are variable. Let's define x equal to 4 and int y equal to 5. Okay, and here I have a variable called C. Okay, now what will happen over here? See, the condition when the compiler will read this statement, here a condition will be checked. Okay, blindly add if over here. If x is greater than v, okay, if x is greater than v, if this x is greater than v, that is true, then C will get value of 6 if true. If not true, that is false, then C will get value of 7 if the condition is false. So blindly it is checking the condition, that is if x is greater than v. Now suppose for this case int x equal to 4 and int y equal to 5. If I write the same statement down over here, int C equal to x greater than v question mark and 6 is to 7. So what will be the value of C? See, x is greater than v. Is it true? No, because y is 5 and x is 4. That is false. So what will be the value of C? C will get the value of 7. Clear? Because the false part is getting executed, because false part is correct. So C is getting the value of 7. So in this way we use operators in C. Now let us practice few problems which will help us to understand operators in C in a better way. Okay, so let's move to our question part. Let's see. So here we have the questions. The first question says to find the average of 3 numbers. Let's see how we do this. So we are here in our VS Code and we will write our prerequisites, that is hash include stdio.h, then int main. Okay, and we will declare 3 variables, int a, b, c. We will accept their value scanf, %d, okay, comma ampersand a. Then we will copy this line. Copy this line, and we will do the same for b and c. Okay, b and here c. Okay, to find average we have to declare a variable avg equal to. So what is the average? Let's make it of double type, because average can come a decimal value. So make it to float. Okay, float avg equal to a plus b plus c, and the summation you have to divide it by 3, because there are 3 terms to find the average, right? So divide it by 3.0. Okay, so we have to write 3.0 to get the floatal value, otherwise it will come the integer part only. Okay, now what we will do, we will print the average. So printf over here avg, average, average is equal to %d, and then over here comma, and then avg we are assigning the value, and then after that program ends with return 0. Okay, so this was our code. I hope you can understand it properly. Let's explain one by one. The first thing is the hash include stdio.h, which is I hope you can know, you know why I have done that. That is to use the scanf and printf. Okay. The next is the variable declaration, where I am declaring a, b and c. After that, we are accepting value of a, b and c using scanf. We are finding average like this, abc divided by 3, because there are 3 numbers, and at the end we are finding the printing that the average is this. So let's run this code. So here it is showing a error. Let's see. Unknown name avg. We'll declare avg separately. Okay, now let's do. I hope it's correct now. So here it is asking us for the value of a, b and c. Let's give it 12, 13, 14. So what will be the average? The average is 13. Okay, let's do another one. 2, 5, 8. What will be the average? Average is 5. So as simple as that. So in this way we find the average of 3 numbers using a C program. Question says find the average, take the real number as input and separate the decimal part and integer part. So how do we do this? Let's go to VS Code. So this is our VS Code. Let's find, let's take a number as input and we'll truncate the decimal and the year part. So we have to take a real number, so let's declare float a and then scanf percentage f comma ampersand a, and we will separate the integer part first and then the decimal part. So how do we do this? To get only the integer part, what will we do? We will declare a variable b equal to a. Now the data type of b will be of integer data type. What will happen? Only the integer part that is in a will come to b and the decimal part will not come. Okay. Now similarly, to get the decimal part, what will I do now? I will store d int double, or you can say float, float d equal to a minus b. So what will happen? When we do a minus b, the decimal part will come, because we have already separated the integer part which is stored in a. So let's printf integer part is percentage d and decimal is percentage f, and let's assign the value. It will be b comma d. So we are done. Let's run this. So it is asking us for a floatal value. Let's give it to 56.79 or 89. Enter. So integer part is 56 and decimal part is 88.999. So it is approximately equal to 8.9. So in this way we separate the decimal part and the integer part of a floatal number. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Okay, the next question says find maximum of 2 number using ternary operator. We have already learned this, how to do this. So let's see how we do this. So let's go to VS Code. So we are back in VS Code. We will now find or compare 2 numbers using ternary operator. Okay, let us declare 2 variables. Int x equal to 6. We are not taking the value this time. We are predefining it, or let's take it. Int x comma y, and we will take using scanf percentage d comma ampersand a, x, and then we will copy it and do the same for y. Control V and change it to y. Now we have to compare. So it will print the greatest number. Okay, the variable c will print the greatest of 2 numbers, that is x and y. So it will be in c equal to x greater than y. If this is true, then it will print x, else it will print y. Okay, so let's change this text. So greatest greatest of two numbers is percentage d, and we will print c over here, so which is storing the greatest number of 2, that is x and y. So let's see how it's running or not. So it's asking us for two numbers. Let's give it to 34 space and 56. So what is the greatest? 56. So greatest of two number is 56, that is my answer. So let's check it again with another input. So let it be 12 and 89, or it can be 89 12. Okay, so greatest of two number is 89. So answer is coming correctly. That means we have learned properly about the use of ternary operator. Let's see our next question what we have. Okay, so the next question says find perimeter and area of rectangle taking input of required parameters. So what are the required parameter for our input, and that is for perimeter and area, that is length and breadth. Okay, so let's do it. So let's go to VS Code now. So we are back in VS Code. We will now find the area and perimeter you taking the required sum as input. So we will first take printf. It is asking us for the length, that is, let's change this to L and to B, then printf breadth as input. Okay, so after giving the length and the breadth, we will calculate the perimeter. Int perimeter equal to 2 multiplied by, in bracket we have to give L plus B. After that we will find area equal to area equal to L star B, which is the formula for area. So let's declare the variable L and B. So we have declared the variable A and B, and we have declared also perimeter and area, and at the end we will print. So printf first perimeter PERE. So first perimeter PER, I am sorry. First perimeter is percentage d because it is of integer, and area is percentage d comma perimeter comma area. So we are done with our code. This will print the perimeter and the area respectively. So let's see how it's running properly or not. Let's run this. Okay, let's clear it because there is a lot of junk. So let's run it now. So our error is coming. Let's see. Yeah, we missed out a semicolon over here. So let's give it. So let's run this now. So here it is asking us for the length. Let's give it 34. It is asking us for the breadth. Let's give it to 12. So perimeter is 92 and area is 408. You can check it with your calculator whether it is coming correctly or not. And so this was our code for today. Let's see if you have something else. So that's all for today. In the next video we will learn about conditional statement in C, where we will discuss about the if else statements. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.